Ever finished a movie and found yourself thinking about it days or even months later? Some films don't just entertain, they stay with you, quietly reshaping how you see things. Today, we're counting down 10 movies that linger long after the credits roll. Films that provoke thought, spark conversation, and leave a lasting impression. Let's dive in. Kicking things off with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Michel Gondry's unforgettable exploration of love and memory. The film asks a simple but haunting question. What happens when two people erase each other from their minds after a painful breakup? Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet delivered deeply raw, career-defining performances. This isn't Carrey in comedy mode, it's vulnerable, restrained, and emotionally devastating. As Joel's memories unravel in reverse, the film pulls you into a dreamlike, fragmented experience that mirrors how memory actually works: messy, emotional, and intensely personal. The surreal visuals feel less like effects and more like being inside someone's mind. By the end, you're left questioning love itself. Is it better to forget the pain or to remember it all because it meant something? Written by Charlie Kaufman, the script is philosophical without ever feeling forced. If you've ever loved, lost, or wondered whether love is worth the hurt, this film will stay with you long after it ends. Next up is Arrival, Denis Villeneuve's 2016 sci-fi drama that goes far beyond an alien contact story. It's intelligent, restrained, and quietly devastating. Amy Adams stars as a linguist tasked with communicating with extraterrestrial visitors who arrive in massive, mysterious ships. What begins as a first contact mystery slowly unfolds into a profound exploration of time, language, and what it truly means to be human. Adams delivers a subtle, deeply moving performance, one of the finest of her career. As the film reveals its central idea, everything you've seen is suddenly recontextualized, forcing you to rethink the entire story. And it becomes clear this was never really about aliens. It's about grief, acceptance, and the choices we make. The film poses a heartbreaking question. If you could see your entire future, including all the pain that comes with it, would you still choose to live it? The answer Arrival offers is both beautiful and devastating. With a haunting score and an ethereal visual style, Arrival lingers because it embraces the beauty of human connection, even when it's fleeting. At number 8, Requiem for a Dream is not an easy watch, but it's impossible to forget. Darren Aronofsky's film is one of the most disturbing portrayals of addiction ever put on screen. The story follows 4 characters as their hopes slowly collapse under the weight of their dependencies. Ellen Burstyn delivers a devastating performance as a mother addicted to diet pills, and watching her gradual descent is genuinely harrowing. You feel her desperation, her denial, and her complete loss of self. Jared Leto, Jennifer Connelly, and Marlon Wayans portray different versions of the American dream, each spiraling deeper into addiction and despair. The film's aggressive editing, relentless sound design, and haunting score create an experience that feels almost physical. You're not just watching their breakdown, you're trapped inside it. This is a film that strips away any romantic notion of drug use and exposes the brutal reality beneath it. It doesn't just stay in your mind, it hits you in the gut. Moving to number 7, Schindler's List is essential viewing that leaves a permanent mark on anyone who watches it. Steven Spielberg's Holocaust drama stands as one of cinema's most powerful historical films. Shot largely in stark black and white, it tells the true story of Oskar Schindler, a German businessman who saved more than 1,000 Jewish lives during World War II. Liam Neeson delivers a deeply restrained performance, capturing Schindler's gradual transformation from self-interest to moral responsibility.
The film does not shy away from the horrors of the Holocaust. The liquidation of the Krakow ghetto is one of the most harrowing sequences ever filmed, made even more haunting by the image of the girl in the red coat, a symbol of lost innocence. Yet the film is also about courage and the impact of individual action. Schindler's final breakdown is devastating, reminding us that even heroism can feel painfully insufficient. This is not just a movie, it's a necessary reminder of history and humanity.
At number 6, The Shawshank Redemption earns its place as one of the most beloved films ever made. Frank Darabont's adaptation of Stephen King's novella is a powerful story about hope, friendship, and resilience. The film follows Andy Dufresne, a banker wrongly convicted of murder and sentenced to life in Shawshank Prison. Tim Robbins plays Andy with quiet intelligence and dignity, while Morgan Freeman's Red provides a narration that has become iconic. Together, their friendship forms the emotional heart of the film. What makes Shawshank special is its portrayal of hope as an act of defiance. In a place designed to crush the human spirit, Andy refuses to surrender. The film is filled with unforgettable moments, the rooftop beers, the Mozart echoing through the prison, and that perfectly executed escape. What lingers most is the message that even in the darkest circumstances, hope can never be taken away. Breaking into the top 5, Parasite is Bong Joon-ho's 2019 masterpiece and a landmark in modern cinema. The film follows the Kim family, a poor household that slowly infiltrates the lives of the wealthy Park family through deception. What begins as a darkly comic setup gradually shifts into something far more unsettling. Without giving anything away, the story takes unexpected turns that completely reshape what you think you're watching. The less you know going in, the better. What makes Parasite so powerful is how effortlessly it blends genres. It's a comedy, a thriller, and a social critique all at once. Every detail is loaded with meaning, from the locations to the smallest visual cues, all reinforcing the film's deeper themes. Long after it ends, Parasite lingers because of what it says about class, privilege, and inequality. It holds up an uncomfortable mirror to society and leaves you with an image that's as haunting as it is unforgettable.
At number 4, The Sixth Sense is often remembered for its famous twist, but what truly makes it linger is its emotional weight. Bruce Willis plays Dr. Malcolm Crowe, a child psychologist trying to help a young boy who claims he can see dead people. Haley Joel Osment's performance as Cole is remarkable, quiet, fragile, and deeply affecting. His fear feels real, and his loneliness is heartbreaking. Beyond the supernatural mystery, the film is really about guilt, grief, and unfinished business. Both Malcolm and Cole are haunted in different ways, searching for understanding and peace. On repeat viewings, the precision of the filmmaking becomes clear. Every scene is carefully designed, with subtle clues woven throughout. What stays with you is the film's focus on closure, on accepting the past and letting go. The final moments are devastating, not because of the twist, but because of the emotional truth behind it.
Breaking into the top 3, 12 Years a Slave is a harrowing but essential film that tells the true story of Solomon Northup. Solomon is a free black man living in New York in 1841 who is kidnapped and sold into slavery in the American South. Chiwetel Ejiofor delivers a devastating performance, capturing Solomon's fight to hold on to his identity and humanity in a system designed to strip both away. What makes the film linger is its unflinching honesty. It refuses to soften the brutality of slavery, confronting the violence, cruelty, and normalized evil head-on. Certain moments are almost unbearable to watch, not because they shock, but because of how real and prolonged they feel. The film also exposes the psychological torture of slavery, the fear, dehumanization, and constant erosion of hope. Solomon's eventual freedom is not triumphant, but bittersweet, underscoring the millions who were never given that chance.
Our runner-up is Interstellar, Christopher Nolan's space epic that blends ambitious science fiction with deeply human emotion. Matthew McConaughey plays Cooper, a former NASA pilot living in a dying world where survival is becoming impossible. When he's recruited for a mission through a wormhole to find a new home for humanity, he's forced to leave his children behind, especially his daughter, Murph. While the film dives into ideas like time dilation, black holes, and relativity, its emotional core is simple and powerful: the bond between a parent and a child. One of the most devastating moments comes when Cooper watches decades of messages from his children, realizing that while only hours passed for him, years were lost forever. With a haunting score and breathtaking visuals, Interstellar lingers because it asks where humanity belongs in the universe, while reminding us that love may be the one thing that transcends time and space.
Claiming the #1 spot, Inception is Christopher Nolan's 2010 mind-bending thriller that redefined modern blockbuster cinema. The premise is deceptively simple: thieves who enter people's dreams to steal secrets. Leonardo DiCaprio plays Cobb, a master extractor offered a chance at redemption if he can do the impossible: plant an idea instead of stealing one. What follows is a layered heist that unfolds across multiple levels of dreams. The ensemble cast is exceptional, and the film's set pieces are unforgettable, from zero-gravity hallway fights to entire cities folding in on themselves. Yet what truly makes Inception endure isn't the spectacle, it's the emotion. At its core, the film is about grief, guilt, and the weight of unresolved loss. And then there's the ending. The spinning top leaves reality deliberately uncertain, forcing viewers to question whether the truth even matters if happiness is real to us. Years later, that final moment is still debated, and that lingering uncertainty is exactly why Inception stays with you. And that's our list. 10 films that stay with you long after the credits roll. Each one proves how powerful cinema can be. Which movie lingered with you the most? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.